On the floor for the visiting Detroit Pistons, at small forward, Asar Thompson. At shooting guard, Jaden Ivey. At the other forward position, Tobias Harris. At center, Jalen Duren. At the other guard position, Cade Cunningham. The head coach of the visiting team is J.B. Bickerstaff. Let's hear it for the starting five of your Chicago Bulls. Forward, 6'7", number 44, Patrick Williams. Starting at shooting guard, standing 6'8", number 3, Josh Giddey. At guard, 6'5", number 0, Kobe White. A 6'10" center, number 9, Nikola Vucevic. At the small forward position, standing 6'5", number 8, Zach LaVine.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Thompson and Harris are their forwards. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivey. And it's Duren in at the 5 spot. And for Chicago, Levine and Williams up in the forward position. White is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's the Pistons to start out. Here's Thompson. Here's Duren. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
And stolen by Thompson. From past the arc. Poked away. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounding. This guy has a bright future in this league.
Now here's White. Outside Levine. The teardrop falls in.
Such a difficult player to guard. Levine is gifted at converting these little difficult floaters as well.
Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. For 3, Harris. And Vucevic pulls it down.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And White kicks to Vucevic. At the elbow, Williams. Pass to Giddey from outside the arc. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I was able to speak with Chicago's head coach. talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean we have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams too. Everything is on the table tonight. Let's see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. And Richard, you look back, Zach LaVine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach LaVine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple level score. When he gets going, it could be a problem.
Richard, for the Bulls, just one playoff appearance in their last 7 seasons.
Look, the last 4 years under Coach Billy Donovan, they've been respectable. But with all of the injuries and all of the issues, the path to true contention is probably on the other side of a long rebuild.
Good on both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing
2
them
minutes
in.
remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Ivy against Giddey. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finisher.
And Chicago has possession. 3-point lead. Giddey the pass to Smith. Outside White. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Harris. Pistons trail by 3. Ivy with it. He's picked up by White. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all 3 levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
And so here is Chicago following the bucket by the Pistons. That one falls.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
A willingness to put himself on the line. I mean, going directly into the heart of the defense.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Williams, he's checked in for Vucevic. Dosunmu comes in for Levine. And it's Lonzo Ball in for White. And then for Detroit, Stewart checked in for Jalen Duren. Thompson comes in for Holland. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cunningham.
The first thing people mention about Ivy is that explosiveness. The first step allows him to get downhill and really makes him effective in those ISO situations.
Here's Sasser, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Pistons have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Shooting 2.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Beasley's checked in for Jaden Ivey. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Bulls have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 5.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has nice touch on that pass.
Thompson outside. And the layup is good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Smith outside. And Smith with the stop. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Stewart misses. Stewart against Smith. Detroit with the rebound. Beasley for three, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. It's Chicago leading by a point. And we'll get going after this from United Center. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Chicago?
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
On the court for the Pistons, the guard pair for him will be Cunningham and Beasley. Thompson is out there with Isaiah Stewart, and it's Holland in at the 3 spot. Stewart kicks to Holland. Ball with the rebound.
The only place for shots like that are in shoot-around.
I'd like to know what he was thinking. Did he think... No, he couldn't have thought that was a good shot. That was an awful shot. He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Holland, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. Bulls leading by 3. And we play through the first minute here in the second. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
On defense, the Pistons. Levine can't hit. Stewart with it. Hasn't made one yet. And that one is good by Beasley.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Knocked loose, stolen by Thompson. Stewart with it. Williams picks him up. And Stewart gets it to go. Stewart's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pistons. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Bruce Ellis is checked in for the Bulls.
Second team foul.
Paul Reed's checked in for the Pistons.
Substitution on the court.
They need this. Trains the three-pointer. Dosunmu's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's ball. Scoreless thus far. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
This is the smart play by Ball, staying committed even while getting fouled.
The Bulls shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
We got this.
And he makes the first.
And Ball is such an effective two-way player. Takes smart shots on offense and really hustles on defense.
Some changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Williams comes in for Bruce Ellis. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Dosunmu. And a different look here for the Pistons. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Paul Reed. Tobias Harris comes in for Isaiah Stewart. Thompson, he's checked in for Holland. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Malik Beasley. Now, here's Ivey. Over Giddey. The shot by Ivey, no good. Levine dishes to Williams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson.
Personal foul.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot two. For Chicago, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And that one falls for Williams. White, he's checked in for Lonzo Ball. And Williams drops them both. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Cunningham's shot is off. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
And oh, here we go. Harris, nobody back. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Assisted by
Harris has got the lead up to 2 now for Detroit.
Good opportunity for Harris to get something in the open floor where he can use his athleticism.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Giddey kicks to Levine. Pass to White. Fires the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. White's got 5 now.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Got it off in time. You can't get that one. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls lead by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, a hard-fought first half. What changes have to be made to get a little separation?
They're making tough shots. We're trying to stick to our concept, so we got to come back, make plays, make shots, and, just stay solid.
Always a challenge for a young team. Thanks for your time, Zach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. Ooh, next time. Give it up for the participants.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Josh Giddey is out there with Kobe White. And it's LaVine in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Richard, the steady improvement of Kobe White certainly has been fun to watch.
It certainly has, Kevin. He's starting to put it all together now, and it can take multiple years. We all knew he could score, but now his passing and his rebounding have also improved.
Here is Williams. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. And Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
The Pistons leading. Pass to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. LaVine with it. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Driving inside. And easy 2 points on the layup. 8 points for Zach LaVine.
You can bump LaVine, but you won't change his course.
Here's Cunningham. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Bulls trail by 3. Giddey the pass to White. Outside LaVine. 3-pointer. Duran pulls it in. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Drives to the hoop, and he makes that one. Ivy's got 8.
Man, this is what you want Ivy doing. Attacking lanes to the rim with confidence.
Williams kicks to Giddey. Here's White. And the shot goes down. He has 7.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Here's Giddey. After the basket by Detroit. Pass to Vucevic. Lets it go with the 3. Sinks the 3-pointer.
Selfless player. Vucevic finding his man all alone.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Bulls ball.
So for the Bulls, Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Zach LaVine, and it's Lonzo Ball in for White. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for the Pistons. Marcus Sasser comes in for Cade Cunningham. And here is Ball with the floater, and he gets it to go. Ball's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score.
Pass to Thompson. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Ball with a wide open look. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Beasley. Count that one. Beasley's got 5 now.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Picked off in midair. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Detroit shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. One misses for Sasser. So for the Bulls, Smith checked in for Vucevic. Buzelis comes in for Williams. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Josh Giddey. Then for the Pistons, Stewart's checked in for Jalen Duren. And it's Howland in for Asar Thompson. Here's Stewart. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Drops in the tray. Harris has got the lead up to 5 now for the Pistons. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Pistons on top. They lead by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. The guard pair for him will be Cunningham and Beasley. Holland is out there with Fontecchio. And it's Stewart in at the 5. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Showing off those playmaking skills. LaVine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
Detroit leading by 3. To Holland. It's tipped. Here's Dosunmu. Banked in off the glass.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Pistons shooting at 50% in a decent group. Here's Cunningham. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Oh, nice to see Cunningham strike from mid-range. He obviously isn't afraid of mixing up his offense.
Now here is Smith, and it's slammed in by Smith.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. That's a 2 from Cunningham. Nice shot from the wing. Cunningham's got 4 points in the quarter.
No doubt Cunningham is adjusting to NBA defense, but he takes a confident shot there.
LaVine kicks the ball. Pass to Buzelis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Whether he's off ball or on it, you just love what Buzelis brings to the floor.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
The first one falls. Chicago making some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Jalen Smith. Williams comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Kobe White in for Ball. And a different look here for the Pistons. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Tobias Harris comes in for Fontecchio. Thompson, he's checked in for Holland. And Ivey subbed in for Beasley. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
For Chicago, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vuce. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Stolen by Levine. Fast break, Chicago. Here's Bruce Ellis. A miss that time would have put him up.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure he'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Monster points from Thompson. No fear in the big moment.
And the Bulls making a change here. Giddey's checked in. That one misses. And here's Levine, who brings it up with the Chicago Bulls. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
Yeah, clutch play there. No reason to risk the jumper when you can get to the rack.
Reading the defense, it's in the open. He does not hesitate.
Here's Duren. Out to Harris. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got his 5th rebound in this one. We've got 1:13 left in the 4th quarter. Vucevic finds Levine. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation.
What's up?
And so he hits the technical free throw.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
1:03 left in the game. Pass to White. Shot clock at 5. A wide open look here for Vucevic. It's good!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Now, here's Cunningham from the baseline. The shot by Ivey, no good. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Giddey, the pass to Williams. Now White. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Duren. And it's Vucevic missing. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Again, the miss by the Pistons. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Team foul.
Shooting 2.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
Fires from way outside. The shot by Ivy, no good. So they foul intentionally.
Tobias Harris. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And so it's Chicago winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Nick, how did you guys get this win tonight?
We were really good on defense, and then once we get stops, we're very good on offense. We got some easy ones, we just kept grinding, We never let it back in the game, and it felt good to get this one tonight.
Great performance by you guys, Nick. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. And now we present the player of the game, Josh Giddey.